So the block is back, and last night we saw the first room reveals of 2025. I'm Sam and I'm an interior designer. I'm going to be giving you a weekly rundown on the room reveals, what I think of them, but also what I would do if they had chosen me for the block. Starting with house 1, I quite like this room. I like the way they've used the colour in the tiles and also the basin. Obviously the craftsmanship on this tiled curved edge isn't the best. The way that it doesn't line up with the bulkhead of the skylight is messing with my head a little bit. But I do really love their choice of basin and also their choice of tapware and just a little bit of detail that it has. Moving on to house 2, this was my least favourite room this week. I do really like how they brought in the green, again like house 1 did. It matches in with the surroundings in Daylesford. Tones that they've used are clashing a bit. So the green in the vanity has warm undertones, whereas the green from the tiles has a cooler undertone. So the cool tones and the warm tones are just clashing here. Also, the wall lights were the wrong choice in shape. It's clashing a bit with the arched mirrors, but also they have 3. They had one on either side and one in the middle, which just wasn't necessary. House 3, I quite like this room. It does give off that spa vibe and it's quite warm and inviting. One thing I would say about house 3 though is that they've chosen brushed nickel tapware, which is clashing a bit with the warm tones that they're going for if they continue to do that throughout the house. I would have chosen a warmer tone tapware, even like a warm brushed nickel. So house 4, again, I quite like this one. I don't have too much to say about it. I feel like it looked better on TV than it does in the photos though, giving like a 70s, 80s vibe, which I feel like can fit in with the facade that they have. It'll be interesting to see how they carry that throughout the home. I would like to know though, what are your thoughts on vertical towel rails? Shayna was really against them because they don't dry the towels properly. I like the look of them. I've never lived with them in my own home, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. And finally, the winners, which was house 5. This is a really nice bathroom. The tones are just working really well together. There's enough contrast between the wall tiles and the floor tile, and I feel like the proportions in general are working well in this room. I feel like the vanity could have had a bit more character, and the bench top, I don't like the speckle to it. Also the colour, it's just too white for this room. I do really like their tapware choice. It's quite elegant and it's different to everything else that we're seeing. One thing that I really don't like about this season is that all the floor plans are the same. I know that this week they couldn't change around the layout of the room because it was already pre-done, but I really hope that in future weeks we see the contestants breaking away from that floor plan and creating some different layouts. Behind me is what I would have done this week if I was chosen for the block, so follow along if you want to see that.